Take a look at this chart. This is the chart for the stock ProPhase, and it's setting up for a massive, massive rally. So I want to give you this update because this chart is very reminiscent of like what we just experienced in DFLI. So I'll show you the DFLI chart. So I was updating you guys all throughout like this time frame right here, all throughout this time frame. As you take a look at my channel, you see like I made a video a month ago, like DFLI right here, where I have my cursor. And then I was updating you all along the way. You can just go take a look at my channel page and see like I made multiple updates on DFLI. So I was making updates on the stock all throughout this time frame right here. And look, recently it just had this massive, like massive rally. And if you watch those videos, you know, like it was pretty predictable. Like we had a massive rally of 163% from the time I was making those updates. And I'm seeing a similar pattern right here with this stock ProPhase. As you can see, it's like consolidating right now, but look at the similarities. Like DFLI was trading above the 50-day moving average right here. And ProPhase, same thing. ProPhase is actually looking a lot better because not only is it above the 50-day moving average, it's really trying to break this 200-day moving average. And we just need like a news event to come in to act as a catalyst for like a rally. So if a news event comes in, which brings in a lot of volume and it breaks clear of this 200-day moving average, that's what we're all waiting for the stock to break clear of this 200-day moving average. And once it does that, it's going to like rally all the way up to like at least $1. So you'll see that this is going to be a massive, massive rally. Again, this is in the consolidation phase, similar to what we saw in DFLI. And I was updating you guys. Like that's the thing. Like I made so many update videos up until like, you know, like all in this area, like multiple update videos. And exactly like I said in the videos, what happened? It just we had a massive 100. Like where else can you take advantage of a massive 160% rally? And the same thing is going to happen with this stock. Again, we're not going to be able to predict exactly what day the stock starts to rally, but put this on your watch list. Again, nothing is trading advice. I'm not telling you like buy some shares. Put this on your watch list and you'll see like the technical setup is there. There's no downward pressure. Like the price is not moving down. There's definitely no sellers that want to sell it like below like, you know, this 50-day average moving like below 38 cents. So there's no downward selling pressure and the buying pressure is building up. So this stock is technically on the technical is setting up for a massive, massive rally. Also, this is a very micro cap stock. If you take a look at their market cap is only 18 million, but they are making profit. As we can see, look at the right side of my screen. They beat earnings expectation for the last 2 quarters. So if they beat earnings expectation this coming quarter, that would be the 3 quarters in a row. And they're generating revenues of around $1 million, which is like not that much, but again, the market cap is very low. The market cap is only 18 million. So any significant volume will cause the price to like just rocket up. Again, we're just waiting for a news event, a news catalyst to come in and bring in volume. And once that happens, it's going to start to like skyrocket because the technical setup is there. It's been consolidating for like a long, long time. And the main thing I tell you, if you take a look at my videos, the main thing we look for is the moving averages. And as you can see, it's kind of in between the 250-day moving average. But for the last like 2, 3 days, it's been trying to break this 200-day moving average. Today, it had a wake up, but we need to see it close clearly above the 200-day moving average. So once it closes clearly above the 200-day moving average, then it's game on. It's going to skyrocket, but you're not going to be able to like catch exactly when that happens. You could like wake up tomorrow and see that the stock just gapped up and it's clearly above the 200-day moving average and it's like up 50%, and the day after that it's up another 50, 60%. So this stock is definitely setting up for a massive rally, and I want to bring it to your attention. Also, like take a look at the fundamental. So I told you the market cap of the stock is only like 18 million and their price to sell ratio is only 5. So that's a very low price to sell ratio. That's another fundamentally is a good sign. And if you take a look at the right side of my screen, we also have a buy signal for the stock. See a clear buy signal. But I'm going to show you something else right now. I'm going to show you exactly what put the stock on my radar. In full transparency, the stock does not have a high short float, which is a criteria that I look for. I like to see a stock with over 10% short float, but this stock doesn't. So not a lot of short sellers are shorting this stock, probably because it's a microcap stock. But I'm going to show you right now exactly what put the stock on my radar. So this would be like the third update on this stock. And when I first made the video, the first time I made the video, I was looking at the options market for different stocks and look at the discrepancy between the call and the put option for the stock, that the options expiring October 17th. So there's way more, like insane, like the put options activity, like open interest and volume is like negligible. That's like meaningless. But look at the open interest and volume. Well, not a lot of volume today because there isn't that much price action. But look at the open interest on the call side for this option, for the $5 strike price, for the $1 strike price. So a lot of activity, a lot of people are expecting the stock to like potentially rally up to above these price levels by October 17th. So this is what kind of triggered me to like investigate more into the stock. And then when I saw the chart, I was like, okay, the chart clearly looks like it's getting ready for a breakout. A great So looking at the option discrepancy is one of my favorite way to find undervalued stock right before they start to rally. So I'll show you an example. Like if you go to my channel page, you'll see like scroll all the way down and you will see that I first introduced the open door stock right here. I'll click on this video when it was only trading at 73 cents. See, 2 months ago, when it was only trading at 73 cents. And you can go check the price of open door stock right now. At its peak, it was like $10. I think right now it's still trading at around $8. So we had a massive like 10x increase from the time I first made the video 2 months ago. And if you go watch this video, the way I knew something was brewing in the background was by looking at the options market, going through each expiration and seeing a huge discrepancy between the call and the put. And I did the same thing for several other stocks too. So the way I find undervalued stocks, my favorite way to find is first looking at the options market, looking for discrepancies. And then once that is checked off, I'll go take a look at the chart and see what the moving averages looks like. Once that's checked off, then I go look at the short float and see if the short float's over 10%. Just go to my channel page and click on any random stock and you see from the time I first made the video, the stock is up significantly. Open Door being like the biggest win so far, finding it at 73 cents and it going all the way up to $10, currently trading at $8. So that's why this stock looks so good because again, I just showed you the options market and look at the huge discrepancies in the options and the chart just looks phenomenal. Like once it breaks this 200 moving average and some volume comes in, it's game on for this stock. And I think sometimes I feel like in the background, there's some people that knows that some news information is going to come in. So they buy crazy amount of options, which doesn't show up in the actual price of the stock because the options are a different market. Until they exercise their options, that volume doesn't show up on the actual stock chart. So that's how they play it. So maybe they do know of some news event that's going to come in maybe in a couple of days or a week from now. And so they buy like crazy amount of options and that's where the discrepancies come from. But as you can see, the options are off the chart. The chart itself looks phenomenal. And we have a buy signal on the technical ratings. If you look on the right side of the screen, it beat earnings the past 2 quarter and we're waiting for the earnings report coming up in like maybe like a month from now. But I think the stock has rally potential even before then. So again, I want to make another update video because we'll see, just like all my other stocks that I've introduced, like while they're undervalued, we'll see like this stock is going to have a massive rally and I want to bring it to your attention one more time. Again, we're not going to be able to predict exactly when that happens. So please don't like bug me in the comment, like if I should buy now, blah, blah, blah. I tell you, like, it's not trading advice. I'm giving you the education and make your own decision. Like we could be in this channel. Like, let me show you. We could be in this channel for like a good month. It's very possible we're in this channel for a good month. So if you buy right now, it's not unusual for you to be down like 15-20% for like a couple of days and then the stock price keeps trading between these levels. But the reason I'm bringing you this stock again, updating you today, is because we're not going to be able to predict exactly what day it starts to rally, but the setup looks like it's getting ready for a massive rally. We just won't be able to predict the exact day, but the setup is 100% there. So again, I want to bring this stock to your attention one more time because what I do on this channel is try to bring you undervalued stock before they start to rally, and I make all the case for it. And just come up with your own strategy. If you are in profit, make sure you're locking in profit. And please give this video a like. Let's try to get to 100 likes and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you have your notification turned on and leave a comment. I'll respond to every single person who comments, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.